Welcome back, everyone. A recent Stanford University study found organic produce and meat isn't any better than the regular stuff. So let's ask registered dietitian Allie Miller with Lifelong Way. So Allie, there's been a lot of backlash about this, even online. People saying, wait a second, don't knock the organic stuff. You know, we pay more for the organic. It is really healthier.
Right.
What's your take? You think it is healthier?
I do. And when we look at organics, it all comes back to, you have to differentiate between what is USDA certified organic, local, and sustainable, because you can't get the same benefits from local, sustainably grown foods. It all comes back to the health of the soil.
Okay.
So when we see in a conventional setting, we're using soil like a dead anchor, and then we're putting in all of this input to try to keep that plant alive. In a sustainable farming method, or what organic should be at least, the soil is live with microbes, and that's what creates the nutritional balance. It keeps water retention, so it can help with water runoff, and also helps with increased minerals, increased antioxidants, increased vitamin C, B vitamins, and phytocompounds.
And also with organics, I mean, they are safer, aren't they, because of the use or the lack of use of pesticides and chemicals, right?
Well, that was one of the aspects of this study. They looked at the impact of, they said that they couldn't state the impact of the pesticides on human health. And it's true, but we do know that the active compounds are neurotoxins for insects. Insecticides are neurotoxins. So at high amounts, they would be a neurotoxin to a human as well. And over time, we're not really still sure how that will impact the human body.
So looking at organics, you know, my wife says, you know, we got to go organic, but it's a lot more expensive at times for a lot of the different products and produce. How do you justify spending X amount more dollars, and it can be significantly more, to somebody who maybe has a tighter budget?
Sure. Well, I look at, instead of buying organic product and organic food-like products like the organic cookies, organic crackers, at that point you're kind of missing the bill. But if you can shop your local farmers market, Urban Harvest is a great resource for us, or local farm-to-table restaurants or storefronts where you can eat seasonally, things tend to be more affordable as well.
I like tangible evidence, meaning will the person ever be able to feel, ooh, I had an organic carrot versus a not? If you just eat it, you're not going to know the difference, are you?
Well, it is served.
It tastes the same.
Actually, taste is different, and that's what's been driving the big trend. We've seen a 20% increase every year for the past 7 years in consumer power for organic and sustainable foods. And a lot of the local Houston restaurants are definitely featuring them on their menus.
Okay, you've got some great produce here, and this smells fantastic. It's an organic, basically, salad, right?
Yeah, so what I wanted to do here is just emphasize the simplicity of flavors. So all I have thrown together here is I have 2 different heirloom tomatoes. So I have a red heirloom tomato that I'll slice up.
And I looked at the yellow, and I had no idea that was a tomato. I mean, I'm not a big vegetable eater.
And that's one of the beautiful things as well about supporting your local farms. When we go into conventional farming, everything gets kind of monocropped. You remember about 10 years ago, we only knew about Red Delicious and Granny Smith apples.
Right.
Now there's about 12 to 15 different varietals that we'll see at even your conventional grocery stores like Kroger's and H-E-B. And so that's an additional benefit. I have just 2 tablespoons of an organic olive oil and 4 tablespoons of red wine vinegar in here, and a little bit of salt and pepper. I'm going to toss in a little bit of an heirloom red tomato, a little bit of a yellow tomato, and a half of an avocado, as well as a quarter of a diced red onion, and half of a cucumber that's been diced up. And this is just how it's going to be all tossed together on my right here, glistening beautifully with its variety of colors. And as we've talked about before, each phytocompound has a different color spectrum, and that's something that in research we're still showing the benefits of. I don't know if you recall, we did a study on beta-carotene to prevent against cancer. And when we bought that as a supplement, people actually noticed that they were having increased risks of lung cancer when they isolated that as a supplement. But when they ate the carotenoids, there's 300 different types. When they ate beta-carotene with all of the carotenoids in, let's say, carrots or the tomatoes, that's when they had the nutritional benefits. So there's still things that are up to be researched as far as the benefits of the phytocompounds.
You have forgotten more about a healthy diet than I have ever known. You have a wealth of knowledge. Allie Miller, we appreciate the time. And if you want the recipe for this great salad, you can go to HoustonTexasFood.com. Allie,
Yes.
Thanks very much.